Good afternoon, everybody. It's Kathy. Welcome. We are out in the garlic field. I'm going to show you how we shell out a bulb of garlic to pick the cloves that we would plant. Normally we would do this inside, and then I'll show you what we've got planted so far. So you're going to use your thumb to go around and kind of rip off the papers. Then you want to kind of split it apart. And you'll see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would say all of them, but this one are good to plant. So that one would be kept for eating, and all the rest of these are, obviously we'll split that one apart. All the rest of these will get planted. And the reason you don't plant littles over here is because the clove, it's a storehouse of energy for the plant. So the bigger the storehouse of energy, the better the garlic will grow in the spring. So this one won't grow as good of a plant, as this one will. So you always want to put your best cloves in the ground for next year's garlic. Then we just shelled out another one. The cloves I'm holding are all keeper cloves, so these will be planted right here. But these two also came off the same bulb, and they're just a little too small. So the ones Jason has will be for eating, and these characters will get planted. Then there's the first garlic we planted around October 20th. We got this full row right here, and then part of the second one done up to the crossways part there. And then it rained like crazy for like 2 weeks. So we just got back in here again to yesterday, which was November 4th. Today is the 5th. So Jason retilled these. We got this one planted, and you can see the marks that the chains leave, and we just plant on those marks. And then here's my basket of shelled out garlic. And we just keep the biggest cloves because we feel it really makes a difference in the garlic you get for next year.
I think we sorted off like 1,350 keepers.
Okay.
And then from there we probably only shelled out about 1,200.
Okay.
Are planning on it. Beds are 150 feet long. 3 rows in each bed, 12 inches apart, 6 inches between the garlic bulbs. Just shoving them in, and about that.
Usually you can see the little flag stick up.
And that hole, it'll fill itself in. Any rains, wind, gravity. We've never had an issue with that.
And there's what we planted earlier today. So we've got that to finish up for today. And then we'll finish this far bed tomorrow, and you can see all that's done behind him. And then I started over there.
So we're getting ready to plant the rest of the garlics here, ending up with I'd say between 4,500 and 5,000. We've planted 26 boxes of boxes of garlic bulbs or cloves big enough to plant, and we ended up with 8 boxes of smaller cloves that we'll use for cooking or give away or whatever.
So a total of 5 shorter strips than last year, and we're planting them out 4.5. And then I did want to mention that you'll notice we have almost a little trench here. And we do plant on our hands and knees, but we keep the foot traffic in the trench. You don't trot across the top of the bed, because we don't want to, throughout the entire growing season, because we don't want to break off the little sprouts on top of the garlic. Anyway, that's the scoop. All this needs is straw. We'll get that next week. And we're done. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. Hope you're having a super day. Then here's an overview of the whole field. You can see that divot kind of right in front of me there. That's where Jason restarted the tiller when we were able to plant after all the rain. And that's the scoop. The next field over, the turnips, that's where the sheep were. They're coming up a little bit, but not a lot. But anyway, we've got about half a row empty here. And we'll just use that for something in the spring. And we do have this section of grass, obviously, that we could go to next year, but it's a little bit thin. So we will be heading clear back over. And there's another section of grass we haven't been in, and then we'll have a repeat, which will be about a 7-year rotation between garlic crops.